To begin, I'm going to set up the Digitone with the Arteria key step. I have a MIDI cable running from the MIDI in of the Digitone into the MIDI out of the key step. On the Digitone, I go to Settings, to MIDI config, to Port config, and make sure that the input from is set to MIDI or MIDI and USB. While searching through the Digitone's presets, I found this synth sound, which is labeled as PV lead number 40 in Bank A. With this sound, I wrote this riff. To find the sound, I double press the track I want the lead to be on, which will automatically bring up the preset menu page, and search for the PV lead. If I want to include this sound to the sound pool, I go to Settings, to Sounds, to Sound Manager, I'll find the PV lead, and press Copy to the sound pool. For this video, I'm only going to use this lead and a simple kick drum. Other instruments I'll add later in Logic 10. I'll add a kick drum from my sound pool onto track 1 and have the lead on both tracks 3 and 4. To adjust the BPM, I go to Tempo and use the level knob to adjust the tempo. This riff would really be in 160 BPM, but since each pattern on the Digitone can only be up to 4 measures, I have the metronome set as 80 BPM, halftime, so I can record an extra 4 measures. I won't input a whole drum set because I use my own drums in Logic, but I do like to have a basic 4 on the floor kick drum just while I'm writing. So I'll press the record button and add kick drums on these steps. I have to add extra triggers because I'm in halftime. Next, I'll add more pages by holding Function and pressing Page, which brings me to the pattern length page. If I keep pressing Page, I can add up to 64 steps, or 4 pages. Now, I'm ready to record the synth, starting with the bass line on track 3. First, I'll turn on the metronome, which I can do by holding Function and pressing Pattern. I'll use the E knob to set the metronome to active. Or, I can hold Function and Pattern to toggle the metronome on and off. To record, I hold the record button and press play. If I keep holding the record button and pressing play, it will toggle between a quantized and an unquantized recording. If I want to quantize after I've recorded, I would go to the pattern page and to Quantize, where I have the option to quantize one track, or global, which quantizes all tracks. Now, I'll do the same recording process for the rhythm synth on track 4. And that's how I've been using Elektron's Digitone to write a song in a way that is easy and effective.